This video will show you how to mod the 3DS with firmware 11.16 using the latest Seedminer method. Let's get started. Before modding the 3DS, we need to check several things. First, let's open the system settings to find the firmware version. My console is on firmware 11.16. It is currently the latest 3DS firmware released weirdly and unimportantly by the N company. I hope they don't release another stupid stability update in the future, but if they do, I can say that the company is psychopathic. Back to the topic. If the firmware is 11.4 or higher, please update your console online to have the 11.16 firmware. If your console is on firmware 1.0 until 11.3, please ignore this video and do the sound hacks method. Now turn off the console. Press and hold the select button, followed by pressing the power button. You can continue this guide if your console boots to the home screen. But if you see the Luma 3DS configuration screen like this, your console is already modded. Do not follow this guide. Download the 3DS all-in-one pack and do the finalizing step instead. I assume your console is still running the stock firmware. Now turn it off and remove the SD card from it. So what you see here is the SD card content. Yours might be different, but you will have the Nintendo 3DS folder. The DCIM folder is another thing. It is just a folder containing photos taken by the 3DS and has nothing to do with the modding process. So even if you don't have the DCIM folder, don't worry about it. Now open the Nintendo 3DS folder. Usually, you should only have one alphanumeric folder, which we call the ID0 folder. If you have two or more alphanumeric folders, as seen in this video, we should deal with it by finding the right one. The method is crucial, so follow the guide closely. If you only see one alphanumeric folder, you can skip to minute 500. Get back to the root of the SD card and rename the Nintendo 3DS folder to Nintendo 3DS Backup. Then eject the SD card and insert it to your console. Turn on the console. Make sure you see this pop-up notification. Open the friend list. If you see a pop-up notification like this, you need to open the Mii Maker to create your Mii character. If you don't see this pop-up window, please skip to minute 347. Open the Mii Maker and create your Mii character. Press the home button to exit the Mii Maker. Now reopen the friend list. If you are kicked out of this app, your console might be banned or you don't have an internet connection. Please continue setting up the friend list section. And then select your Mii character and take note of the friend code, not mine. Close the friend list, turn off the console, and remove the SD card from it. Open the SD card content using your computer. If you have only one alphanumeric folder inside the Nintendo 3DS folder, please skip the video to minute 501. But if you have several alphanumeric folders inside it and have followed the previous step, you should have a new Nintendo 3DS folder inside the SD card. Open that folder and remember the alphanumeric folder inside it. Back to the root of the SD card, open the Nintendo 3DS Backup folder and delete all alphanumeric folders that don't match the one inside the new Nintendo 3DS folder. Again, get back to the root of the SD card, delete the new Nintendo 3DS folder, and rename the Nintendo 3DS Backup folder to Nintendo 3DS. Open the Nintendo 3DS folder, copy the folder name, paste it into the sticky notes, and mark it as the ID0 code. And remember when I told you to take note of the friend code, please type it on the sticky notes too. And now, open the brute force movable site to get a unique Movable.sed file for the 3DS console. Paste the friend code and the ID0 code on that form. And press the Go button. It will take a while to process until you get a unique friend code. After obtaining the friend code, you must enter it to your 3DS via the friend list. Turn on the console without inserting the SD card and get into the friend list. Select Register Friend. Choose Internet. Now enter the friend code generated by the brute force movable site. If you are asked about this person's name, name it anything. I call it Robot. Back to the brute force movable site, and please wait a while until it generates a downloadable file called the Movable.sed. It will take a bit to process, just be patient. Now scroll the window down, download the Movable.sed file, and put it on the desktop. Open the BANNERBOMB3 injector site, select the previously generated Movable.sed file, and then press Build and Download. Download the generated DSiWare exploit archive and put it on the desktop. Open the DSiWare exploit archive and extract the bb3.bin file to the root of the SD card. Navigate to the Nintendo 3DS folder, enter the first and second alphanumeric folders, and create a new folder called Nintendo DSiWare. Beware of typing errors. You must type the folder name correctly. If you already have this folder, enter the folder. If you see any files inside this folder, please copy them to your computer and remove them from this folder entirely. In other words, you should have no files inside this folder before proceeding to the next step. Now extract the F00D43D5 binary file, or I think it reads foot4 3ds binary file, to this folder. And now we need to check if your console has broken buttons by getting into the safe mode. Turn off the console. Press and hold the L, R, D-pad up, A, and the power button, and wait until you get a reaction from the console. If you see the system update screen, please continue to the USM method. If you are directed to the home screen, please skip the video and continue to minute 12:03. On this screen, press cancel to turn it off. To continue to the USM method, please download the USM pack from the link in the description. Open the USM pack and extract its content to the SD card. Reinsert the SD card to the console and turn it on. Get into the system settings. Select Data Management. Choose DSiWare, then select Micro SD card. If everything is set up correctly, you will get into the BB3 multi-hack screen. If you cannot get into this screen, please read this troubleshooting guide. On the BB3 multi-hack screen, press the A button to install the USM. Again, press the L, R, D-pad up, A, and the power button to get into the safe mode screen. Press OK. Select I accept. Press the OK button twice. Then press Yes. Select connection 1. Change its settings. Click the right arrow, select Proxy Settings, then choose Detailed Setup. If everything is set up correctly, you should get into the Safe B9S installer screen. To install Boot9 Strap, enter the button combination as seen on the top screen. Then press the A button to continue. You will see the Luma 3ds configuration screen. Press the Start button to get to the home screen. Open the system settings. Select Data Management. Choose DSiWare. Select microSD card. You will be back at the BB3 multi-hack screen. Now select Uninstall USM to restore the Wi-Fi profiles. Now turn off the console and remove the SD card from it. Get into the Nintendo 3DS folder and open the subfolders until you reach the Nintendo DSiWare folder. Delete the content inside this folder and restore your previously backup files if you have any. Insert the SD card into the console and turn it on. Next, skip the video to the finalizing setup at minute 18:06. So, when you choose this method, your console cannot boot to the safe mode screen due to broken buttons. Download the Fredtool archive from the link in the description below. I assume you have done the BANNERBOMB3 step at minute 6:55. Now open the Fredtool archive and extract the content to the SD card. Insert the SD card into the console. Open the system settings. Select Data Management. Choose DSiWare. Select microSD card. You will get into the BB3 multi-hack screen. Select Dump DSiWare. And then turn off the console. Then remove the SD card from it. Open the Project DSi Hex Injector site, then enter your name or nickname into the form. And then upload the generated DSiWare binary file that you have obtained previously via the BB3 multi-hex tool. And upload the Movable.sed file. Scroll down and click Build. And now enter your name or nickname into the build history form. And click the numeric text link. Download the generated archive and put it on the desktop. Following the BANNERBOMB3 section, you should have the Nintendo DSiWare folder. Get into that folder and delete the content inside it. Now open the archive you got from the DSi Hex Injector site. Enter the hex folder and extract the content into the Nintendo DSiWare folder. Insert the SD card into the console and turn it on. Open the system settings. Select Data Management. Choose DSiWare and select microSD card. Select Hex and choose Copy. Press OK. Now go back to the main system settings page. Select Internet Settings. Choose Nintendo DS Connections and press OK. If you have followed the previous step correctly, you will get into the Japanese Flipnote Studio. Please follow this visual guide to continue to the next section. And you will reach the B9S tool. On this screen, select Install Boot9 strap. Then press Start and select to proceed. Press the Home button to exit the tool. You will get into the Luma 3DS configuration screen. Press the Start button to get to the home screen. And then turn off the console. Remove the SD card from it. And now we will restore the DS connection settings. Get into the Nintendo DSiWare folder. Delete the 423.83841 binary file inside it. Open the archive you got from the DSi Hex Injector site. Get into the clean folder and extract the file into the Nintendo DSiWare folder. Insert the SD card into the console and turn it on. Open the system settings. Select Data Management. Choose DSiWare. Select Micro SD card. Then select Nintendo DSi. Choose Copy. And press OK. And now go back and exit the system settings. Whether using the USM or the Fredtool method, or if you have a modded console but have nothing on it, you will end up at the finalizing step. Open the Download Play app. Press and hold L, D-pad down, and the Select button to get into the Rosalina menu. Select Miscellaneous Options and choose Switch the HP title to the current app. Press the B button several times to get into the Download Play app main screen, then close the app. And now reopen the Download Play app. You will open the Homebrew launcher. Again, get into the Rosalina menu by pressing the L, D-pad down, and the Select button. Choose Miscellaneous Options. Select Dump DSP Firmware. Press the B button to go back. Now select Nullify User Time Offset. Press the B button several times to get back to the Homebrew launcher. Then select FBI. Select SD, then get into the CIAS folder. Choose the current directory and select Install and delete all CIAS. Press any button to continue, then press the Home button to get back to the home screen and close the app. Now unwrap all the recently installed titles. And turn off the console. Now press and hold the Start button, followed by pressing the Power button. You will load the God Mode 9. If you are prompted to create an Essential Files backup and set up the RTC, please do so. Now press the Home button and choose Scripts. Select GM9 Mega Script. Now choose Scripts from Plylex Guide. And select Setup Luma 3ds to CTR NAND. Press the A button twice, then enter the combo keys to continue. Press the A button to go back, then select Clean Up SD card. Press the A button, then press the A button again. Press the B button to go back, select Backup Options, then select SysNAND Backup. Make sure you have at least 1.3 GB space left on the SD card to backup the console's NAND. Press the A button to continue, press the B button to go back, then select Exit. Press the A button to relock the NAND. Get to the System Virtual Partition, select the essential XEFS file, then copy it to the GM9/out folder. Now press the Home button, then choose Power Off. Remove the SD card from the console. Create a new folder on your computer and name it as you like. Get into the GM9/out folder and move every file inside this folder to the newly created folder. Insert the SD card into the console and turn it on. And you have successfully modded your 3DS. Thanks for watching this video.